Hello students, we are learning lesson number 14 energy sources and this is video 2 of the chapter. Today we will see conventional sources of energy. Conventional sources of energy means the energy source which we have been using since years. It is not anything new to us. We have already been using it since years. That is conventional sources of energy. And mostly fossil fuels are the conventional sources of energy. And fossils means the fuel which is made from the fossils of plants or animals. That is from the dead remains of the plants and animals. When the dead bodies of the plants and animals get decomposed, then the fossil fuels are formed. Apart, fossil fuels are coal and petroleum. Coal is a fossil fuel that is formed by the decomposition of the dead body of the plants, and petroleum is also a fossil fuel that is formed from the decomposition of the dead bodies of animals under the seabed. So, and wood is also a conventional source of energy used for cooking purpose. Now, when we use these sources, that is wood, then coal or petroleum, initially only wood used to be used for sources of energy, that is for cooking food. At those time, industries were not there. But when the industrial revolution came, that is the things started to be made on the machines, not manually but on the machines, and machines had to be run. At that time the exploitation of coal was done, that is coal started used to be as a source of energy. Coal is a fossil fuel, and after that when the petroleum was discovered, the second petroleum then the second fossil fuel which started to be used is petroleum. Now petroleum is a liquid which is obtained from the soil, and it is a mixture of various other fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene. These we get from petroleum. Petroleum and petrol are the different words. Petrol is a product of petroleum. Now the main problem is that these fossil fuels, although they are good sources of energy, but they have limited reserves and they are non-renewable, and we need millions of years for their formation, millions of years, and certain conditions, that is they must remain undisturbed inside the soil or under the seabed, and then the fuels are formed. So they are non-renewable. Actually in our lifespan they will not be renewed. So we have to use them very judiciously. If we use it, consume it at alarming rates, then our future generation will not get its advantage. Now the certain disadvantages are also there for using fossil fuel. That is, it creates air pollution. By burning of coal or petroleum, a lot of smoke is produced which creates air pollution. How the air pollution is created? That is, oxides of carbon and nitrogen and sulfur is formed. Because the fossil fuel they contain carbon, nitrogen and sulfur. And when we burn the fossil fuels, then this carbon, nitrogen and sulfur, they reacts with atmospheric oxygen. They form carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide gas. These gases, when they react with the rainwater, they form acids. Carbon dioxide will form carbonic acid, nitrogen dioxide will form nitric acid and sulfur dioxide will form sulfuric acid. These acids falls on the soil and they cause acid rain. And if the acid rain is there, then they will damage our soil quality. Agriculture cannot be done. If they falls on the building, then the lifespan of the building decreases because the iron reacts with the acid and the iron get rusted, it may break. And carbon dioxide also causes greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect means the atmospheric temperature increases. Because of the increase in atmospheric temperature, global warming is caused, and we know the consequences of the global warming, so many are there. So all these are the disadvantages of burning fossil fuel. Okay. Then fossil fuel is we can do something, that is pollution caused by the burning of the fossil fuels by somewhat be reduced by increasing the efficiency of the combustion process. That is, whenever the fossil fuels are combusted, it should be combusted in such a way that lot of ashes do not remain behind. It can be combusted fully. So if we increase the efficiency, then the smoke is not produced. For example, one of the examples we can get, that if we burn the coal directly, then it produces a lot of smoke. But if we burn the coal in absence of oxygen in a container and convert it into coke, and then if we burn coke, which is a byproduct of the coal, by burning coal, then coke do not produce any smoke. This way we can increase the efficiency of the combustion process. Now these fossil fuels are also used for generating electricity. Now how they are used for generating electricity, that can be explained in the next topics by this activity 14.3, and it is continued on page 245, that we will be seeing in the next video.